Hi everybody, this is Vijay Vardarajan. I'm here today to make a very special dish with raw banana. This is made on special occasions in my mother-in-law's house also, when we have some puja, some ceremonies. It's a very traditional dish, very, very tasty dish. We add some spice powder to it and then make it into a nice stir fry. So I'll tell you how exactly it's done. So I actually quarter the bananas like this. I peel the skin, I quarter it, and I add it in water because I want the color to be retained. It's always done that way. And for this, I use 3 spice powders. Coriander seeds. This, I use a larger quantity of it. And then I add Bengal gram or chana dal, a smaller quantity, and quite a quantity of dried red chilies. So what I do is I separately roast them in a little bit of oil until they change color and they become a golden color. And then I get this powder. This is the powder basically I use to cook that with added salt. So let's start, shall we? And sesame oil works very well for this dish. So I'm going to add sesame oil. A little generous, okay? So maybe about 2 tablespoons of it. So let me try adding the mustard seeds. It's actually hot. Yes, it's popping. So all I need to do right now is add the vegetable. I will drain it from this water and add. So it's wet enough to get cooked. Because if it's too dry, we need to sprinkle a little water, but this is wet enough. So I'll add a little turmeric powder and allow it to cook. I will add the salt later, not now. I will stir it a little bit and then close it on medium flame. When it becomes a little soft, then I'll add the salt and then the spice powder. So I will allow it to cook on medium flame for some time. And then I'll open to see in a couple of minutes if it's gotten a little softer. So let me allow that to happen. So let's see and check if it's soft, if it's softened a little bit. Yes, it is. It's breaking. So at this point, I add some salt. Once I add the spice powder, it might need a little more oil, which I will add later. So yes, it might need oil. I can also sprinkle a little water too. It looks a little dry, so I'm going to add the oil anyway. I'll add it to one corner, so the sesame oil needs to be hot when it gets mixed up. When you mix it up with the vegetable, because it cannot have a raw smell. It has to feel not raw. It has to smell not raw, actually. So I left it in one corner. So once I know it's hot enough, I will add it to this. And then I will add a little water. Let me sprinkle a little water. Very little water. So add a little curry leaves. Some more I can add because I love these curry leaves. They smell so fresh since I grew it in my garden. So this dish is actually complete and done. I'll add a little hing powder too. Okay? It gives that extra fragrance to the dish. This is known as Vazhakkai Podi Kari. Podi is the spice powder, is known as Podi. So that's what I call. In fact, this is something I learned myself. This was done slightly different in my mother-in-law's house, but I learned to change it a little bit to suit my family, and it's very tasty as a side dish for any main course meal. Try this at home and give me your feedback. I would really appreciate that. If you have any questions, I'm ready to answer your questions. And please like and subscribe to my channel. Until we meet again the next time, this is Viji Vardarajan signing off. Bye.